欢迎收听桌游夜校设计部第9集，我是桌游设计师黑白，
我是桌游编辑致瑋。
我们想分享桌游设计桌游的大小事，期待能跟着听众朋友们一起成长。今天主题是抽象棋，那我们今天邀请到2位抽象棋大师，
一位是法国抽象棋出版社 Cosmoludo 的负责人 Tom，
你好，我是 Tom。
nice。以及台湾抽象棋设计师的第一人陈致宽。
嗨，大家好，我是深颜色工作室的致宽。
那今天我们会用英文为主，然后中文掺加一点点中文方式来访谈哦。Hi, welcome to our show. Can you? Who are you?
Well, I'm Tom from Cosmoludo, a Belgo-French publishing company specialized in abstract strategy games.
Okay, nice to have you here.
And I'm Kwan from Color Deep, and we also publish abstract games.
Okay, so let me ask, what are you busy on recently? Are you working on some... you are traveling right now, right, Tom?
Yes. So I'm busy with traveling, obviously.
I heard this is your first time to Asia. How do you like Asia for now? Where have you been?
I've been in Thailand.
Thailand.
Which is interesting.
Yes.
And then
Tom just give us a wink. Yeah.
And then I've been to Japan to attend to Tokyo Game Market, and now I'm here in Taiwan.
Wow.
So far, I think for me as a European guy, it's very rich. You know,
Rich.
Yeah, I see. Not about money, rich about cultural.
The sightseeing,
Yeah. Like what I see is very interesting to use as a future tool, maybe to build things or to design. Like I see a lot of arts, a lot of minimalistic things.
Minimalistic,
simple, very simple but accurate things, and I like it. And I love
Really?
food. Yeah.
Do you feel that in Taiwan or where?
Although it's crowded, there's many people, but things are quite clear still. Like, you know, it's a spot for things, and it's very different from where
I don't think people in Taiwan will agree to you. Like,
yeah.
There's so much of size.
Too many colors, too many sizes, too many motorcycle, cars, people.
Yeah, but it works, right? It works in... I don't know. Somehow it's in order. It's an order disorder. Maybe Thailand was more chaotic and Japan was more in order. So Taiwan is
right
in
In
between.
between.
Yes.
Right.
And it's my first day, so you know.
Your first day. Welcome to Taiwan.
Thank you.
Okay. So what's your plan in Taiwan? If our audience want to meet you.
That's a top secret info.
Okay.
然后about 致宽，你最近在忙什么 ？What are you busy with？
我最近在试着用英文讲好了。
都可以。
好 So I'm trying to revise my old game called Analog, which is my first game ever, and it's been 4 years since we published that game. And recently, I think there's some tweaks I can make and make the game more polished, more streamlined, and make it less abstract, I believe, because like abstract games is so hard to sell, and I wish I could like make more money by board games, and although I think that's impossible goal, but yeah, I'll try it anyway.
Okay. So you are redevelop the game that you once published. Okay, I think that was a perfect question that lead us to the next question we had. So, how do you define abstract game and what?
Wait. First, we have something to do.
All right.
Yeah.
As a tradition.
Right.
Sorry, 致宽，今天致宽没有喝酒。
没关系。
Cheers.
干杯。
70% alcohol is a lot.
I think that's juice.
70?
It's a joke.
70.
70.
That's great.
Is it?
Yes.
If you have chance, you can try 高粱。
Oh.
What's that?
You
It's
explain
golden.
it.
I don't know how to.
Is it made of
something make you
weight?
drunk?
Okay. Yeah, I'll try.
Like 40%?
40% or 35%, something very strong.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use it to sanitize your hand.
Yeah, very like special one from Taiwan. Yeah.
I'll try it after 8.
After
Yeah,
8?
sure.
Okay, so the first question, 致瑋.
Oh yeah. So continue the question we had. How do you define the abstract game, and what is abstract game?
You want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, so to me, I think the direct opposite of abstract may be thematic, but I often see some abstract games that are quite thematic. So I think for me, the definition would be how compact the rules are. So in abstract game, the rules seems to be simple and more compact. And in like strategy games or thematic games, there are more decorations in rules to make people more engaged in the game. But in abstract, they don't tend to have these decorations. So that's my definition, how compact the rules are.
Okay, interesting. Well, my definition is a bit different. Like the very accurate one would be, it's a randomless game. Like it's a pure information game, no randomness, full information for both players. So that's let's say the real definition for me. But if you ask, like, I don't know, 1,000 people in the street how they would define abstract games, they would say it's just a non-thematized game.
Yeah.
So as it's a majority of answers, I would also go for this definition. I accept it. Although I think it's not the real definition, but as people see it like that, I also take that definition. But I agree with Kugan with the compactness of...
I used to think in your way, because like I think it must be combinatorial, like no luck and no hidden information. But when I see like on Board Game Geek, the top rated abstract game is like Cascadia and Azul, and a lot of luck and sometimes
Azul is not an abstract game.
Yeah, but it hit the top rank.
Which is also good because this game says good. So if they are related to an abstract game definition, it helps people to accept the definition of an abstract game and not feeling afraid.
Yeah.
So it sounds like one definition is more toward the customers, where the players think, but one is being more scholarly-ic. Yeah.
I think it's more of a spectrum. Like the game can between thematic and abstract, but can be more abstract than the others, or the game can be more thematic than the others. So, like Word Chest, a game like two players controlling an army, then it is categorized as an abstract game. But I think it's quite thematic enough because you can control all your units, and the unit have their own special abilities. So although it is abstract, but I can always feel the theme inside it.
I feel like, because when I make my first game, Pond, a lot of people suggest me you have to have a theme.
Yeah.
Although that's an abstract game. So do you think the theme is, like, does theme matter to an abstract game?
Well, I think, as he just said, if you take chess, it's a perfect combination because the theme is really light, but it's definitely super powerful. You control the army, you try to get the king. So I think it's necessary to have something that doesn't get people lost too much, but especially if you want to sell it. I mean, it's the complexity for abstract game. I think it's that it's called games, so it has to be released into a market which is related with games. But in the market, it's a niche. It's a small part of the market.
Yeah.
But if you take the abstract game out of the game market, maybe again you ask randomly or you show randomly to billions of people a very fun thematized game and an abstract minimalistic game. I wonder what they will choose. Maybe they will pick up the minimalistic artworks, the one with no theme, like it's more universal, it's more out of trends. So that's the compromise. If you want to sell, if you want to make your game known, it's definitely better to find the compromise and find a light thematic that will just say something about the game and helps to sell it to customers.
Yeah, totally agreed.
The game from Cosmoludo, do you have themes?
Well, so far, no.
Yeah. Because I see there's actually I have another question. What do those names means?
Well, generally Japanese people ask me what Hokito means in Japanese, but it actually means nothing. It just sounds Japanese, right? It means nothing special. We choose for this series to non-thematize it, so the names are just invented, right?
Just invented.
Yes, but
how did you invent those?
Well, it depends. For Yoxi, it's from the symbols, like the Y is number 3, the O is number 1, the X is 4, and the I is 1. Yoxi.
I see.
Yeah, smart.
Okay.
Yes, very smart.
Kamon has actually a light theme. Like Kamons it's like
they have some like symbols.
Symbols from powerful families in feudal Japan. Like Mitsubishi, the brand. Like Mitsubishi is supposed to be a Kamon, for example. So that's the theme. It's light theme. And the other game, it doesn't really matter for this series. So we just choose it because it sounds timeless and sounds like, I don't know, something exotic for me.
It's also very exotic for us.
That's cool. It's universally exotic. That's the point.
Oh, but mana is an exception. Mana actually means something in English.
What does it mean?
Doesn't that mean like the resource to do the
magic?
Witchcraft? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it means that, but it's not English. It's from Polynesia, I think.
Oh, really?
It's a strength. It's a power.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like English words. So no, okay.
I see. Does that help you selling?
Well, same as the previous question. Not yes and no. Let's say not really. It doesn't matter because people don't really see the themes on it. They see it as non-thematized game.
I see.
But it sells good still. I'm lucky because this series is a series.
It's very popular.
It has a trend, yes, and it works. But it has a limit on the market also. So that's why we decided to go for another type of game on the next one. But we reached some limit. So we have an experience, we have a feedback. It's interesting because these games, you can sell it for a long time, for years. But it won't go more. It will always be more or less the same sales. Which is
very
good
stable?
also. Stable, yes.
That sounds nice.
It's nice, yes, but I want to explore more, something else. I want to see how you can make better, right?
Yeah. So your next game. Well, I remember we have the conversation in Spiel, and the next game won't be a 2-player game, right?
Yes, that's also something that for the moment all my games are 2-player games, and if you are very pragmatic, 2 players, it's only 2 person playing it. So same thing. If you want to spread the game, if you want more people to know it, it's very limited to have a 2-player game, right? Because if two people play it, maybe one will like it, one buy it, then has to play with another one, and so on. So multiplayer game was really a goal for me to reach for the next release.
I think that's what致寬trying to do in your new Atelak, right?
Yeah, because I think 2-player game in X Division is quite like I have to teach 2 players for like 5 minutes, and after they play, like just like what Tom said, like one player will like it and the other don't. But maybe they can only buy 1 copy, but I spend 5 minutes to only sell 1 copy. So compared to like party games, I can explain it in 3 minutes, and 8 players can play simultaneously, and they can sell like 5 or 6 copies. I think it's too hard for me to sell, and it's so tiring. But also I think
tiring.
Yeah, it's tiring. But I also think that's kind of an advantage because you can always sit there, and when a player come along, then he can play with you. So you can always have a player slot for playing this game. So you don't need to wait for another players to gather a group. You can always play in 2 players or even in 1 player, then you can play with him. But yeah, the time spending is just too much.
Yes. The rating energy and win it's not enough.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if this is the right question to ask right now, but sounds like you are kind of tired of the 2 players game right now, right? But why at the beginning you try to do the 2 players abstract game? Why you choose this?
For me, I didn't. I didn't choose it. Like, I actually don't play 2-player abstract game myself, but it's more like an accident because every time I get an idea come up, then it's more abstract to me. And when I try to develop it, I will naturally make it an abstract game. And often it will be like 2-player abstract. But I still try to make more players games, but because in 2-player and multiplayer games, the balancing in the mechanics and the strategies, they are quite different. So it's not what I'm familiar with. So I'm still trying to make the game work in multiplayer. But for 2 players, I think it's still nice for a game to have a 2-player mode because you always will have chance to be 2-player when waiting for other players to join.
As a filler game then.
Yeah.
So as a designer, you're more comfortable to design a 2-player game.
Yeah.
Right. How about Tom?
Well, I think that I'm not tired of 2-player game. It's just feedback from experience, and also I want to make a living out of my work. So if that's just a feedback experience. So
I see.
2-player game are limited, but I still like it. I still love the games, and I played it thousands of times, and I still watch a game, enjoy to explain it to people, to see them liking it. So it's good. I don't have problem with 2-player game. It's just about the spreading of the game.
I see.
And also, as Kuan said, naturally, very often the best version of a pure mechanic game or abstract game is 2-player game. And if you want to transform it into a multiplayer game, you lose a lot. But also now, with more experience, I understood some things, and with some other small ingredients, you can actually get to a multiplayer version without losing nothing. But it gets a little bit out of pure abstract.
Yeah,
kind of a compromise you have to make.
Yes, but it brings a better product, a better game. I think it's always a balance. It's not really better. It's just that it's open to more people.
Right.
I think it's very interesting to propose something that is still dynamic, smart, beautiful, easy, but to a wider audience. So that's for me, it's step by step. I don't know, maybe in 10 years I will tell you something completely different, but I evolved this way, and I noticed, and I want to get better in what I do, and I want also the business to get better. So
Will you need to do a rebranding of your studio, your publisher?
If I will do a new branding?
Yeah, because you are kind of like changing a lot, right? Because the next one, it won't follow the visual as the previous ones.
But the spirit still there. I mean, if you play it, you will not feel shocked as it's a Cosmoludo game. It's still that.
Still that.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I think it's not a problem. It's not a problem, and the spirit's still there. Well, to be honest with you, we developed other games, many types, because I'm also a game designer, so I also do party games. I do totally different types of games, which are always a little bit of a Cosmoludo spirit something, but it doesn't fit the line. So these games, for sure, we will not publish it. We will sell it to other publisher because it fits better their way to work. But some other games have the Cosmoludo spirit, although they are not abstract, and it fit the brand. So it's not a problem, even if it's more colorful or has a theme. It's a Cosmoludo game.
I see.
Okay, so it's a matter of the
spirit.
Spirit
of the brand.
Yeah. Zhukan, how would you say the spirits of Color Dip 深颜色工作室的灵魂是什么
I think I don't have a definite.
You don't have a spirit.
Yeah, I don't have a spirit. Yeah, because I think it's more abstract now. Because from the start until now, we always make some abstract games. But so I think if I continue to use Color Deep as my brand, I will still do two-player abstract. And for other kind of games, I will, just as Tom said, I will sell it to other publishers. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Like our artwork Dragonarium.
Yeah, Dragonarium. Yeah. It's not a two-player abstract, so I think it maybe fit in WWBG more. Is it better?
Probably.
Yeah, fit in better. So, and also if I try to make a party game, I won't publish by Color Deep as well. It's not just
spirit.
Yeah,
spirit doesn't fit the spirit.
Yeah, but back to the two-player games. I think instead of being tired, I just wish my game to be more flexible, to adapt more players and to adapt more playing groups, to not only battle to head-to-head battle, but you can play with your family, play with your partners, something like that.
So it's even though you Tom and Quan come from different countries, but they all have like similar results.
Completely. It's fun to see that we have the same. We notice the same thing, and we want to reach the same next step. So it's interesting.
Okay, so now I want to ask something about AI, because right now, like AI is very smart, and you are making the kind of the pure thinking abstract game. So a lot of people say it's not worth it to make that kind of game anymore because AI can always break it. How do you think about this situation?
Well, AI, you talk about Adobe Illustrator, right?
yes, of course. No, I'm talking about the artificial intelligence.
No,
do you mind it? Like,
what I think about AI, I think you're talking about breaking the code or something like that.
The breaking a game, they can use AI to break your game.
Yes,
like they can find a
fine.
I
mean, it doesn't really matter for me because I would say the main difference between AI and human being are the feelings, right? AI has no feelings, obviously. So if you create something that can bring a strong or a very strong feeling to someone at least once, it's way more powerful than any IA, whatever, So if it brings a good feelings, I don't care if AI can break it or not. If your goal is to make an unbreakable game, use AI to see if you can break it. But if AI can break a code, it doesn't mean the code is bad. It just means it's breakable. I don't care if it brings a good feeling. You see the balance?
I
don't really care.
That's very good thinking. I like it.
I also think that AI is a very great tool and we should use it. It's dangerous for some things, but of course it makes you earn a lot of precious time, and it's interesting to get faster to the interesting points where you have to use your brain, your creative skills. So I use it a little bit.
You use it?
Now, not in games. I don't use it in games. I don't need actually. But I use it for social media content. Give me a draft and then I just reread the draft easy. And I just get, 10 minutes in my pocket. So that's how I use it. But I really don't believe that AI would be able to make a good game or make a good movie or a good song.
How about good art? How do you think? Because right now a lot of art, the art of the games, they use AI, right? How do you think? Do you agree with that, or?
I don't know. I think it's interesting, but it's not enough.
Not enough.
No.
Oh. How about you? How do you think,致寬?
You mean for the artworks?
Yeah.
I think it's because a board game is more like people have to do the designing, you have to do the artworks, you have to do the production, the printing. Every aspect of the game have people put effort in. So if you use AI in artwork, it seems like cheating, and I think that's why people are mad when the publisher use AI in their games. But for me, I actually don't care that much because I play a game because it's fun, not because not because it's beautiful. I think it's totally unagreeable, but
I disagree. I definitely disagree.
Yeah, but that's for me. I'm just playing the mechanics. So, but I can totally understand why people are mad about AI artwork using in board games. But for me, I think AI art is pretty beneficial in early developing, because when you are pitching your games to publishers, maybe you have a good core of mechanics, but you just don't have a pretty present. But using AI, you can have a good prototype. You can make the visualize better. So I think for early developing, it's nice. But for the actual product, I still think you have to find some artists to do the work.
I want to ask a follow-up question to Tom's comment. So let's just suppose a really hypothetical scenario. So there's a game you made, and the AI found out the first player will 100% win the game, but none of the human can find out, and it's very fun to human. Human have feelings; they love it when they play the game. Does that cause a problem to Tom and Juan?
For me, no, it's worth it.
Okay, so you don't mind it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't mind it as well, because like, even though you cannot beat computer on a game, it doesn't matter that you still have fun in the game. And actually, when the Tori, when Tori is published, a friend of mine, Aoluo, and who is like engineer, and he wrote algorithm about the game, and he just find out that the first player has slightly better chance of winning, and which make me twist the game a little. And I think that's the example of when the computer helps me develop the game, because it makes the game more balanced. And even though human may not beat computer on the game, I still think the game is worth playing.
Okay.
Well, I would say the same thing for AI. Like it also forces human to get a better work, also to push their limits, to make it better. You know.
Yes, they show the way that where we could possibly be.
Yeah, and you have to overpass it.
Right.
But of course, I disagree that the art of a published game on the market would be AI. I think it's tasteless. It has to be somebody behind the game that has making all the details, that has filled the size of the box, the dimensions of the components, all these things. It's still it's not virtual things that we do. It's proper concrete items. You can touch it, you can open it. So these feelings also have to be thought by a human person for sure. So I disagree, or I would just not feel very respectful for a game publisher that use AI for their work or for the final artworks of the game. No.
Right. It's the sense of the craft. Yeah. We as a publisher, we often have to decide the box size that we use. Yeah, and it's hard work. It's hard.
It's super hard.
Yeah.
And it's super different. I've noticed in Asia, because in Europe it's more like it's price related. You cannot really sell a small box expensive. It has to be, the size of the box fits the prices more or less.
Right. Bigger box, bigger price.
Yes, which is not the case here.
Not the case here?
No.
I think it's still the same.
Well, no. In Tokyo, I've seen many small games, very expensive and heavy boxes, and I like it. It's I like it.
You like it? But I think in Tokyo, because the houses are so small, right? So of course their size is smaller.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But in Paris also.
Yeah, that's true.
How
come you still have the big box?
Yes, I don't know.
So I have a question for you guys. How to make a good abstract game?
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
You start with this one.
How do you make a good abstract game?
Where do you start with?
I always start with taking a shower.
Taking a shower?
Great ideas always come up when you are taking a shower, and so I think The initial thoughts maybe decide the most. I think because the initial thoughts, if it interesting enough, I think it can evolve into a great game eventually. But there's a lot of polishing to do. Like you have to make the players more like encouraging them to do something you want them to do in the game, and give them some feedback during the game. And also you have to make the tension always tense between battles. So there's everything you have to fix here and there. But
basically two-step.
Basically two-step.
Yeah, a great idea first, and then some polishing.
Take shower and
Shower,
come
yeah.
up with
Shower first.
The most important part. And how about Tom?
Well, I think I had the discussion with you about it, with Daisy, right?
Yeah.
So for me today,
I think you give me 2 hints. The first one is to make a fast-paced game, right?
yes,
The second one is try to make a multiplayer game. Correct?
but it's not mandatory for the multiplayer, but for sure it has to be like a bit intuitive, very easy to learn, and immediate. The feeling for me, a good abstract game is a game where on the first or the second move, you feel the tense of the game. You feel like, okay, I can do this, that. They can do this, that. I have to focus on this. You get into the game directly. I think a bad abstract game is an abstract game that takes too many moves to look at something. It has to be, for me, direct. That's a good abstract game for me.
Oh, so by this definition, is chess a bad abstract game?
Yeah.
No.
Also Go.
But I don't feel the tense when I do that first, second, or third move. I don't feel it.
Yeah. You need some time to cook it.
Okay. Well, I won't say that chess. But for me, as I want to design it, for me, well, also, okay, it's interesting because Go and chess. Okay, Go and chess, it's old games. It's unbeatable stories. It's crazy. Like chess is a game that has chess stars from different centuries, has been pushed through the limit with AI. So it's not really a game. It's more like it's a world itself. Okay, Go is almost the same thing, right? But it's more popular in Asia. I'm not sure if you released chess or Go today for the first time, if it will be a banger. I'm not sure,
I see.
because I don't think it's as on this more actual this era, this moment. People are not the same people. We are not related to the same thing. We don't have the same.
We have different pace as well.
Yeah.
We don't have that much time.
No, we don't, and we don't. And also another thing with chess, like chess players are abstract game players, obviously, because they play chess. But these guys are the most difficult people to get some interest from them in other abstract games, because as they studied so much these like chess so much, for them it looks like a waste of time to get interest into something else. So for me, a good abstract game is also a game that has an audience, like anyone, universal, out of time, out of trends, direct. So yes, no, I keep my definition. I think for me, a good abstract game is a instantly good, appealing game.
I got a different opinion here for 2 questions. First, I totally agree with the later part. Like it's hard to persuade like Go player, chess player to play other abstract games. It's like actually my father is quite good at Go, and he always plays Go after work, and like 2 or 3 hours after work, even more time than I on my PlayStation. So, and yeah, it's true. And it's hard for me to persuade him to play my game, because it's more like Go is so simple and the strategy is so deep. Then whenever he look at other games, they're like so complex in the rules, and the depth is just not that interesting. So. But so I try to persuade him, but still in vain. But
that's sad.
Yeah, that's sad. But the other part is about intuitive part. I think I will have another opinion. Like if the mechanics is new, it's innovative enough, I think they can appeal to certain kind of players. It's like the advantage of making abstract games, because you can make abstract games with really, really weird rules. But I think that's...
What do you mean weird here?
It's like Pathogen. I think that's weird enough. If you play Pathogen, it's unintuitive. But I think because it's so unintuitive, when it clicks, it makes players feel like they understand the game more and they can discover another layer of the game. And I think that makes the feedback better for the player. You can delve right into the game and find deeper and deeper strategy in a new mechanics.
Okay, so in another sense, you can say that intuitiveness builds a layer for the player to explore.
Yeah, exactly.
Like to gain a sense of achievement when they finally get to know how to manipulate with the intuitiveness.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But Pathogen has a certain logic too. Once you understand that, there is different. Okay, I agree. It's a bit tricky because you have different words that cannot.
You still
touch
remember?
Each other.
Wow,
Yeah,
how nice!
I do. You have the controller on the side. I remember. I agree. It's not intuitive, and maybe that's why it doesn't sell enough.
It's still.
But some part of it, if you isolate it, I think it's.
Yeah, it's still.
It makes sense. It's quite intuitive. It's easy to explain that you have a controller, you have two layers that cannot connect, and you have to place things behind you.
Yeah. I think it's another way to create a good abstract game. Like you have to still put some familiar elements into the game. You cannot always put something new, because like when you go to another country and you taste their dishes, and if it's too unfamiliar, then you may not accept it as a good dishes. But if it's a part familiar, I think it's more acceptable for other players.
Sure. Also, maybe there is new things to find also, which could be universal. The universal part for me is very important too. Like it has to be for anyone, anywhere, at a certain age of knowledge, of understanding of the environment, but it has to be for anyone, anytime. I like to think that when I do a game or develop it, if I show it to a 200 years ago person or in a 200 years coming person, would be the same feeling. And now also, I like to try to figure that.
But how? How do you figure this out?
But try to think what was, like we said, like chess, for example, like what was the environment or the knowledge of a 400 years old person now. It's different. There's no lightning, there's no electricity, but still the same person, exactly the same way to be made, to behave, the same thing. So how can this person be sensitive to what you create, and how a person in the future that will be completely disconnected from another part of the world with, like, how you can imagine, we don't know exactly, but try to think how this person can still have interest also in what you say, because it's completely universal. It just hits your brain.
I see. How do you find this universal point?
Oh, okay, that's a deeper question actually. It's a bit metaphysic, but I believe that life comes from something. Scientifically, we don't really know exactly what, right? We have an idea of the time of the Earth, of the universe. So basically, Earth would be like 4.6 billion years and so on. But what made the human being who we are is to have discovered some mathematics, some physical laws that were existing behind us, completely out of the human brain. So we feed ourselves from things that are invisible but makes the environment. We're understanding. So for me, the universal part of it is the invisible things that you can take from the environment.
But environment is changing.
No, environment, not talking about this, like the way we create it. I'm talking about like what is in it, invisible, forever and since forever.
Do you mean like gravity?
Yeah, this kind of things. But also, okay, I agree. The universe is changing too, right?
Yeah. I mean, like nowadays, most of the people are living in with the internet, for example.
Yes.
And in like 200 years ago, they don't have internet. How do you give the different people from different era the same feeling? Because the feeling of time is different, right?
Yes. Well, and internet is a good example because you also have the infinite concept in internet, their own physics laws, like. So yeah, you can also, I agree with you. You can create new things and also take invisible things from that. But my point is to understand things that works out of us and take it, put it in a box and try to get it as ingredients to create something. It's a bit complex what I want to say, but it's...
I'm not so sure if I understand fully, but but I understand that what you want to give to the people is about the feeling they won't change. Is that right?
Yeah, something solid that is a concept. Something like, when you paint, you use paint, right?
Yeah.
When you sculpt, you use material.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
but when you create a game, you can put anything inside concepts, small mechanics, right? And these things I like to inspire from other concepts that are bigger and already exist.
So, like, bigger animals will eat smaller animals. Smaller animals will eat tiny animals. That's how life works.
Yeah, for example.
So that kind of translates to the board where bigger pieces can eat smaller pieces can eat tiny pieces. So that's kind of the law, I guess. Or is that a good example?
It can be one. It's one of a concept from a billion.
Okay.
It reminds me of how a abstract game can be thematic. It's like if the rule itself resonate with our life experience. It's just like what Wei said. Like if you have big pieces and you make the meeple like the lion, and you make the smaller pieces like the deer, then you make the rules like the lion can eat the deer. Then although it seems like a chess rule, it's abstract, but you can actually feel the theme inside it because the artwork and the rules they just match it so well. So you can actually feel the theme inside an abstract game. I think that will also make a good abstract game.
I agree.
Okay, so what would you suggest to a new board game designer if they want to make the abstract game?
Never.
Don't do abstract.
No.
Don't do abstract.
Today they're already making the abstract game.
Change his mind or her mind or her mind. Yeah. Change their mind.
Hey, bye. Did you hear it?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I quit.
For me, when I first make my first game, it's an abstract, and everyone just told me like it's hard to sell, it's hard to develop, hard to make people like it. And today I totally agree, but but I think to a degree, it's like you can still find people who like your works. It's very encouraging when I brought my prototype to a playtesting and the people just love it so much when he just want to buy it on that very exhibition, and it's very encouraging. But that kind of people is just so few of them. So you have to find your audience. Is it the word? You have to find your own audience. So they may not be a big audience, but you still can sell, like you have your fan base to support you to do more games. But I think eventually you'll see the limit, just like Tom said. You'll see the limit because the fan base can only grow so big. So if you want to grow even bigger, then you have to make your game more flexible, just as we mentioned before.
I would say try to find the target, which is not you. and feel different and try to make something that will fit both.
How to find this target?
You can create it. You can decide the target will be this, or you can invent a person, and you decide this will be the other person that is not me and has to like the game also.
I also think it's great to work with someone you don't share same opinion with. Like me and Wei, we created a game called Dragonarium, and I would say it's a long journey because we don't see the game quite
in a similar way.
In a
similar way. We see it very differently, and I wish the game could be like more abstract and maybe mechanics, maybe more innovative. But Wei wants it to be more
market friendly,
market friendly, accessible, and so we have to strike the balance between we two. And I think when making games, even abstract games, you can still find someone who can give you more advices to make your game more friendly to the market.
So that's what Tom just said, right? You just find someone share different knowledge maybe or a different opinion and try to fit what's in the common.
Yeah, and also I think you can have different friends for different games. It's like I have a partner called Jackie, and I design many games with him, and he also like abstract games, but he also see the games in a quite different way from me. So although we both like abstract games, we have different opinions, and I think that's also good for game developing.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to ask?
Nope.
Do you want to ask each other some questions?
How long is your shower time usually?
It depends. Like
4 hours.
If I have no idea, I will be in there like 30 minutes. And if I come up with something so great, then I will run out naked and write down the idea.
Okay, thank you. That was my only question.
Okay, so at the end of this show, I like to ask you to recommend one game, each of you. One game, the game you like, or the game you just played, you want to share with our audiences.
So I'll go first. I would recommend Tag, a beautiful game. It's from a novel actually called The Name of the Wind. It's the best novel I've ever read. Sorry, Mistborn is the best, but but The Name of the Wind is also great. And it's an abstract game with a Mancala movement. Mancala from the Africa games, and it's quite simple. The rules are simple, but the components and the concepts are so good. They combine a quite satisfying experience, and I think it's quite worth trying. Yeah.
Okay. I tried it also. I like it.
Yes. Yeah, it's a good game.
Personally, I don't have any specific game to advise to play, but I will promote my friends and say try Dungeon Exit from Unfriendly Games and Daydream from Disto Studio is cool games.
Wow, shout out to friends, nice. What's the name of the game?
Disto Studio, Daydream, and Dungeon Exit from Unfriendly Games.
Okay. So thank you for coming and sharing so much with our audiences, and see you next time.
Hopefully. Great pleasure.
Yeah, see you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.